And I'm not exactly sure. The president seemed to be complaining and expressing a degree of self-pity. And I'm not exactly sure what these 4 U.S. presidents have been actually literally assassinated and killed. So I think that there are people who have been treated worse than President Trump has been. So I don't really understand the propensity for self-pity at a time like this. It's a time for him to get it together, get back to work.
Back and forth between self-pity and combativeness.
Perhaps even a victim of
these allegations are 100% false, as everybody. I think you
do whatever I want. Look, we did nothing wrong.
The audience of young black leaders, he's the victim.
I get attacked all the time. Who gets attacked more than me?
I am a victim. They are coming after me.
You will find that things happen to you that you do not deserve. And no politician in history has been treated worse or more unfairly. Trump suffered the greatest defeat in the history of the world. This was the greatest. You can't let that happen to me.
Donald Trump, that he's made himself America's greatest victim.
It's a shame that your president has had to go through this. No president should ever have to go through this again.
Anyone who disagrees with the president hates him.
Frankly, this is a political witch hunt, the likes of which nobody's ever seen before. Political witch hunt. It just continues. It's been from before I got here.
How does one understand this behavior? Well, if you're looking for answers, I have an idea. You will probably find many in a book by Trump's niece, Mary L. Trump. The book.
Donald, when he was very young, 2.5 to 3.5 approximately, my grandmother, his mother, who was really his only source of human connection and comfort at that point, got very ill and was, to all intents and purposes, absent from his life. So he suddenly found himself so young, basically alone in the world, because my grandfather was incapable of filling the void left by my grandmother's absence.
Mama, I've missed
you.
Broken heart.
Yes, Mama.
That's had an effect on his ability to love.
Yeah, I think he, because of the very vulnerable age he was when she became sick, I think on some level he experienced it as a betrayal. Final betrayal was when he was sent to the military academy because he was behaving so horribly and nobody could control him. And my grandmother told me much later that she was relieved when he left.
Didn't mean to make you cry. Mama.
Broken heart.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to grow up to be like your parents? Don't answer. That can only get me in trouble, that question.
Mama, I've missed you. Nobody loves me. Sometimes.
Wish I'd never been born. To watch that, powerful, almost 500-pound gorilla, the way he dealt with that little boy.
The boy had no chance whatsoever. The boy should thank God every single day of his life because this gorilla was not happy.
It was amazing because there were moments with the gorilla, the way he held that child, it was almost like a mother holding a baby. Looked so beautiful and calm.
The zoo had no choice but to shoot Harambe.
I'll bet my life on this.
wasn't the airplane. It was beauty killed the beast.
Well, let me tell you, I don't get a lot of time to watch TV, but I always make time for the Gorilla Channel. I've seen these two gorillas many, many times. They don't ever fight, which is very, very disappointing for me. They do a lot of mimicking, a lot of, cutesy, this, that, and the other. It doesn't really impress me. Now, this guy is tremendous. He is Ambam, and he is my favorite gorilla. He is the most powerful gorilla you could possibly imagine. He loves cake, and I actually sent him that cake. And the most remarkable thing about Ambam is myself and him are very, very similar. We're both extremely powerful, and everybody loves us. And we love to eat cake in exactly the same way. Cake with two hands, never share.
But it's actually grooming. Here comes a female.
Well, I hope that is an angry female, because that is a very, very bad move. This guy has absolutely no idea just how much danger he is in right now.
To get a closer look at your hair.
If you look closely, there is a silverback behind him, and he will get ripped limb from limb. Now this is what I'm talking about. Oh, that is absolutely incredible. Where are they? Come back.
God, they're hard to keep up with.
Oh yes. Now, above all videos, this is my favorite. It's an oldie, but it truly is the best we've ever seen. It shows how incredibly powerful the gorilla is, but just how smart he is too. He's not just fighting any bear, he's fighting a really big bear. But look how he kills him with his brain by
Absurd
using a
story
rock.
about Trump believing that there's a thing called the Gorilla Channel. And Pixelated Boat ups the ante with each paragraph to the point where not only has Trump's staff constructed a special TV tower to deliver this fake channel, the fictional Trump is bored with it because the gorillas aren't fighting. Again, it's outlandishly over the top, but it's just believable enough that people thought it might be real. The Gorilla Channel is already becoming a meme, and plenty of people are pointing out that they'd actually love it if there was a 24/7 channel devoted to gorillas. But alas, no such channel exists.
That man, he's all man. Look at him. He's the tallest human being I've ever seen. He is the biggest human being I think I've ever seen. A big man, isn't he? He's a big man. He's a big man.
He is a big man.
The size of that guy. Look at the guy. Big guy.
Big guy.
He's your big guy in town, folks. He's a big, tough guy. A very, very powerful guy. Big, strong guy.
Big strong guy.
Big, strong guy.
Is big strong guy.
Big, he's strong.
A couple of big strong guys. Big strong guys.
Big.
A massive guy. This big, powerful guy. This giant of a man. This guy is like a monster. He's a strong guy. You're a big, strong guy. You're a monster. Guys are massive guys that grab me. Massive guys. Too really big because I'm a big guy.
A big guy. A big guy.
It's a big mic. It's the biggest mic I've ever seen.
Total control. Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing. You know what that is, right?
Trump regularly boasts about being like very smart and a very stable genius. But as they say, there's also a very fine line between genius and madness. Jokes and ridicule aside, American mental health experts have been getting increasingly vocal about the possibility of Trump, beyond the idiosyncratic grandpa narrative, actually losing his mind.
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing.